So you want to know what's in my bag? Come on, let me show you. All right, you want to see what's in my go bag? Now it's time to check it out. My go bag, I just retired my last one. Had it on so many adventures. It was a great bag, but it was time to upgrade. And I went with a Highland Tactical. This one's called the Backlash. It's a 40-liter pack. It's an amazing pack. It's got a main compartment, zipper, closes up really well. It's very well made. It's got a secondary pocket in the middle and then a outer front pocket with two great side pockets. So lots of molly. You see I've got some things hooked up here so you can rig out this kit any way you want. They've got a ton of great bags. Find one that's good for you. I really like this Backlash. It works for me. So on my person, Wazoo Survival. You can go to wazoosurvival.com. Survival bracelet. Survival kit within itself. Got a compass, mainly why I like it, so I can see which direction I'm going to. My black Navy SEAL watch from MTM Special Ops Watch. It's also, there's a way to navigate, because I don't like digital watches. As you can see, that one right there, it has a timepiece face on it. Very important when you're trying to navigate using the hands. Eye protection, I've got nice sunglasses here. These are ballistic protective eyewear, good against, will stop bullets and fragmentations. It's made by Revision. So, and remember, with everything in my pack, there's a backup to the backup. So you got a primary, a backup, and a backup to the backup. So I have everything covered here and then some. If you add my skill set in there, probably got 4 or 5 ways to do everything with this bag included. My nice Oakley shooter gloves for hand protection. Got a nice hat here from Rothko, very comfortable. That way, you know, keeps the sun out of my eyes. My eyes are very sensitive to the light. And, you know, then I got my gear. And my boots, extra power cord. Told you about that in hacks. So let's see what's going on in this bag. So for shelter, I've got my main knife from Tops Knives SXB, the SXX, also on the pack right here, ready to go. Easy access. And I've got my machete right here. Nice little sawback machete. Perfect. So when it comes to shelter, I use this side pocket over here to cover all my shelter needs, minus one other thing. So, got paracord and lots of bungee cords. So I've got that for shelter. I've got a way to make shelter. I've got this nice cool camp tool. Gives me a backup knife. It's got everything else going on with it. Scissors, a couple other gadgets, you know, all kinds of things, pliers. Just a little cool extra tool to have to back things up. Then in the main compartment, you know what I got in here, of course, for shelter, my tarp. As well, clothing being your first layer of shelter, nice waterproof rain jacket slash windbreaker. And then I have the main contents inside, 2 trash bags. Keep everything extra waterproof and extra resources for survival situations. I have inside here a compression bag. Inside this compression bag, I have an army poncho liner, which are lightweight, keep you super warm. I can tie them off and kind of make a sleeping bag out of it if I want. It's got Velcro. They dry really fast if they get wet. Plus, an extra pair of lightweight convertible hiking pants. They quick dry, they keep you warm, and they can zip into shorts. An extra wick-away t-shirt, 2 pairs of extra socks. I'm always commando, so don't worry about that stuff. And I got it in a nice waterproof compression sack. Cinches all that stuff down nice and tight, saves me some room. So to back that up, I have a emergency bivy sack. So I've got a couple ways to sleep in that system. So that's pretty much my shelter system. Inside here, I also have my survival kit in a dry bag, and doubled up with that, I have it in a Ziploc bag. Okay, so I got extra items in there. Okay, with this, I have several ways to make fire. The lighter, one in my pocket. I have the Purifier Tactical Magnesium Fire Starter. Go to purifiretactical.com. Check it out. In my opinion, best fire starters on the planet. Can't go wrong with that. Starts in water. Literally put the stuff on top of the water, we'll start. I have some live fire. You know, that good substance in there. Strike it, mess it up, put a spark on it, use the lighter. It can help you keep fires. It's waterproof. Another way to start fire. To help hinge my bets, got some cotton balls in there, plus some cotton balls dipped in petroleum jelly. Also, in a Ziploc, extra Ziploc bags right here, so I can make transpiration bags if I need to make water in that situation. Plus, I've got tampons in here, ways to make fire, also for wounds, soaks up blood. I've got several ways to get food. Now, I have a backup multi-tool for all extra things I might need to do. Has a knife in there, can use it for tinkering, fixing things, hot wiring cars. I've got my Sam's Outdoor Survival fishing kit inside this tin, which can do what? Char cloth, that's right. And it's got everything I need for fishing here. You saw that on another segment. 24 gauge snare wire, also could be used for making weapons, shelter, but mainly I have that for traps. I've got some orange tape if I need to do duct tape for anything, or mark trails, or for rescue, whatever. Good to go. That all goes in this Ziploc bag and back into my dry bag. And along with that, I wanted another way to get food. Mammals mostly, small or medium. And I got a good old collapsible wrist rocket slingshot. Yeah, that's a good item. And that's a really good piece of kit. And I've carried some marbles in here for accuracy. Rocks work too if you run out of these, but I like to have accuracy in those marbles, man. They get right in there. Ball bearings are also very good. So that's what's in my main compartment. In my next compartment, since we're talking about food, I got some backup rations in here. You know, I got some dehydrated meals that I have developed with Aftershock Survival. They make some great dehydrated meals, and I've got a few of those in there. I also carry extra black beans for protein to supplement everything, and a little bit of rice. An extra water bag to carry extra water. I got a backup pair of eye protection. These are the clear ones, so I have it for nighttime. Also ballistic protection. Back up to the backup. In here I also have my firearms. Now I will, when I really go, I'm going to have a nice AR-15, which is 5.56 caliber. All the weapons I operate with are basically kind of what I call horror weapons. They can use rounds from all over the place. You don't want to have to be, why buy a weapon with a fancy round? You can't find it anywhere. Things like 9mm, like my Glock 22 takes 40 cal. I've got extra ammo in here, food rations, all carried in there. Ways to carry extra water in this main compartment here, but got about probably 6 magazines, extra ammo all inside there, but 40 caliber, 9mm, some 45 caliber, 5.56. I know a lot of people think, oh, AK 7.62. Well, let me tell you something, that's going to be hard for you to come by. 12 gauge shotgun. Those are my main go-tos when it comes to rounds, plus a 22 for hunting. You can find 22s everywhere. Great little rifle for taking down some small game to medium game, and sometimes some big game if you're a really good shot, but I wouldn't recommend it. Have something bigger for that, even like a 308 for a rifle. So that's what's in that compartment. Put this back in there real quick. All right. Now in the front side, in here, I've got, we'll get to that next, but I've got a face covering in case there's smoke going on. Shamag, which is good for first aid kind of things, all kinds of survival things, carrying stuff. Can make a little bit of a shade over you. This one's made by combat flip-flops, go to combatflipflops.com. Not only do they make great flip-flops, but they got these awesome shamags. I like the color orange for signaling. I got an old 100% cotton orange t-shirt in case I need to be found or make a signal marker or make char cloth. I've got a way to write messages with a nice black marker. I got a couple extra cloths in there. These are army green cravats. I like to wear them on my head, especially when it's really hot like now. But they're cotton. They can make char cloth, filter water. Got a little extra knee brace in here. I've had some knee problems from being an athlete all my life, and I like to make sure I have that with me. This one's made by Copperfit. Heats and cools the knee in case they're feeling it a little bit. I've got something to take care of my knee. The ESK1. Go preparednesssurvival.com. It's my Skullcrusher Extreme Survival Kit 1. It's it's a great item. It's got so many items in there. You saw what's in there. I keep this as a backup survival kit to everything else. Lightweight, fits in there real easy, no problem. See there it goes. On the outside, I have 2 water systems ready to go. Of course, in this one, I have my water filter bottle with the Purity water system. Okay, this is a water filtered system. If you haven't seen the segments, best purifying water you'll drink out of your tap, the gym, out here in the wild. Purifies and gets all the nasties out, chemicals, you name it, whatever the government's trying to put in there. Can't go wrong with that. Find that on ejsnyder.com, my website. There's a link to that. And over here, back up to the backup, right? Nice stainless steel water bottle. It's pretty hot today. But I can boil water in this. I got a cap to carry it. It also has a cooker system in here. You've seen this on the water segment, but I want to show you that I do carry this thing. So I got a cup, and this one always is difficult trying to get out of this pack here, and a cooker. So I can boil water and cook food with a cooker stove system, and they go together just like that. And water bottle goes inside there, carries nice in this kit. I got a side pocket here, and it comes with a lid and a way to pick up, when you boil the water, to pick up the hot water. So that's really, really good and worthy. I also carry, I don't know if you can see that, let me pull it off. I carry 2 snap links in case I need to hook items up, rappel down a cliff or out a window. I got a way to get down, hook that into my belt, some paracord, some rope if I find it, or makeshift rope. All right, on the other side, where that side pocket over here was shelter, this over here is my navigation, communication and signal pocket. Now, on the outside, I have my Scorpion emergency radio system, which also has a capability of flashlight. It's got radio, so you can know about weather. It can be charged by satellite or by sun. It has crank. It's got a nice long antenna. It's got this nice clip so it goes on the pack. Right here, you get your power button. You can turn your flashlight on once you crank it up really well. Get the juice going. On it goes, boom, boom. So that's what's great about this. The battery's also charged by solar and that crank. And it's got radio, weather, so you can know what's going on out there. Also deep inside this pocket, we got everything we need in here. Back up to the backup. I've got a way to light the way that way. I've got a headlamp, and I've got this nice spotlight. These things are great. Super powerful. Light the way. I've got a compass. Got one here, and I've got another compass right here. So I know how to find my direction, not only by the sun and the stars, but an actual compass. I have a backup device which turns into binoculars, which are very lightweight. Also carry regular binoculars. It's got a mirror for signaling and a compass as well. And I can look at things, see if I really want to navigate down in that direction. I also, in here, have a Cobra walkie-talkie system, CB channel, so I can talk to my base and get to my loved ones and get them out of there when I get back. And I have a ham radio, so I can talk to the outside world. Operates on a way different frequency than CB, and those will be the communications that you will want in an emergency situation. I keep all that in a Faraday bag. What's a Faraday bag? Well, see, I got my phone in this Ziploc bag, and I've got this from Silent Pocket. Go to silentpocket.com, and what happens is when I put my phone in here, it protects it because it's a Faraday kit bag from EMP, electromagnetic pulse, where if the sun does it or it's a man-made enemy attack on us, I'll still have communications. But the great thing is, my phone, it takes me off the grid. Once I put it in the Faraday bag, there's no GPS signal. They can't track me. Google, government, can't find me. So basically, once I put in that Faraday bag, I'm off grid. They can't track me, can't find me, I can get away. Also in here, I have a tin. For what? Oh, I can make char cloth with it. But this is my micro emergency signal kit. It's got a signal mirror, a whistle, orange vinyl tape, reflective tape, little mini chem lights, all kinds of things in this little kit. And it's really lightweight, it fits in there well. And mini first aid kit right here, my base med kit. And it's filled with aspirin, Tylenol, Motrin, some prescription medication that I need, at least to get me to my main cache, my main bug out area, get my truck and go. And that is what is in my go bag right there. The go bag again from Highland Tactical. You can't go wrong. This is called the Backlash bag. It's about a 40-liter pack, and it fits very comfortably on my back. Got nice tie-down straps with a chest strap and a waist belt. Very good material. I sprayed it with Camp Dry, so it's also water protected. But that's everything in my go bag. Remember, backup to the backup. Have a primary, a backup, and a backup to the backup. That goes with everything in survival, to include your go plan to get out of Dodge, to get home, and to get away. Whether it's short-term survival, long-term survival, you can't go wrong. So that's what's in my go bag. You know it's under the seat of my truck. And the other level is a long-term package, which is pretty much in a big trailer back at my base camp, which I hooked the truck up to. It's ready to go. And I go nomadic survival because that's the way I want to go. Because when you have a footprint, which isn't bad, I like to establish footprint with security, but eventually somebody's going to try and come and take your stuff. So I think staying on the move, going to different places like a locust and using all those and consuming those resources in that area, and keep moving. And I have a big pack to put on my back if the vehicle goes down, to help me out for long term too. All right, so that's it for Go Bag.